Relationships are messy, stressful, and complicated. But relationships can also be one of the biggest blessings in life. I realized this, that relationships are more important than things. Why? Your gadget will fade away. Mawala ng value yan. Yung car mo, mawala ng value. Yung bags mo, mawala ng value. But people will not lose their value. And your relationship, if you invest in it, it will just keep on growing. Hi, my name is JPaul Hernandez and welcome to Life Talks number 8. And my message, or the title of this message is, do you have unresolved relationship issues? You know, before the lockdown, we didn't have a lot of time with each other. What do I mean? People at houses, or people at home, or people with different kinds of relationships didn't have a lot of time together. Why? One word: busy. We were all busy. We will just see each other for parties or events, or when you're at home, you will just see each other because you have to go home, or you know, you need to go out on a date because it's part of your schedule. So people have been so busy in their lives, especially romantic relationships, that we're just together because we're committed to be together, but our relationships are not growing anymore because we're so focused on different things that preoccupy us, and that is how do I say, is rotting down different kinds of relationships. Today, maybe because of the pandemic, this lockdown, the coronavirus, a lot of relationship issues are being brought up. Ano ba mga reasons? Kunyari, you're married, you're stuck together, hindi kayo makalabas, especially if you're in quarantine. Talagang may mga issue lalabas kasi wala kayong gagawin mag-asawa, or kung sino man, magtitingin na lang kayo. So issues will boil up, nagkakaroon ng sakitan, verbal abuse, and all of those things. So we don't like that. Or maybe you're not yet married, or you have you argued before this lockdown, and the distance that you have is like termites destroying your relationship. Basically, hindi kayo makapag-away, hindi kayo makapag-usap, the anxiety, the panic. So issues will come up whether you're together or apart. So it's part of life, but because everything in life just paused, wala ka na nagpapabisi sa'yo na kailangan mo talagang i-deal with yung issues mo. But the problem is this, kasi masyado nang nagiging yung pressure tumataas. So parang, boo! Gasabog ka na, di ba? Nag-away na ba kayo? Sumabog ka na ba because hindi kayo okay sa bahay or yung mga mahal mo sa buhay? So, I don't know, my wife and I, kami mismo parang tinatry namin maging maayos, because sometimes you can be just ticked off by the littlest things. Di ka nag-toothbrush, yung mga ganyan. Ba't di ka naligo? And bakit ka nakaputi na naman? So, every small thing can just annoy us when we have relationships right now. And ito yung, as a guy, ako, ito yung favorite kong secret sa relationship problem. Takbuhan. I'd rather be busy with work, with things I need to do, because I don't like to deal with relationship issues. Kasi ayoko kayo pag-argue, ayoko kayo pag-aaway, ay pag-uusap na naman kayo, hahalungkatin nyo na naman, and all of those things. So it's really, really stressful. Not dealing with your relationship issues won't solve the issue. Pag kinalimutan mo yung problema, andyan pa rin. May lamat pa rin yung relasyon nyo. So what do you need to do? You have to really deal with it. Comment below and say it with me. Deal with it. Okay? Kahit gaano pa kahirap, gaano pa ka-stressful, kahit ka-emotional, kahit gaano pa kadaming tissue gagamitin mo sa luha, you need to deal with your relationship. Why? Because ang pinakamasakit is a broken relationship. It will haunt you for years. A lot of broken friendships that I have, as in friendship, hindi to relationship, friendship na nasira for whatever reason. Sometimes it haunts me na, I could have done this better, I could have asked for forgiveness. Why? Because relationships are more important than things. People are more important than things. Problems will happen only if one of you wants to resolve the issue. And especially, mas walang mangyayari pag pareho kayo, ayaw nyo nang isolve. Mas malaking gulo, marahat na lang pag-aawayan nyo until magbe-break na lang kayo. When one person snaps in anger, ang dami nahalungkat na issues, di ba? Yung, hindi na natin problema yan. Yari, kahit tapos na yung issue, nababalikan pa, and may mga unrelated issue na lumalabas pa. Di ba? Kunyari, nag-aaway kayo about finances, tapos bigla pupunta na lang, bakit? Tignan mo, mataba ako. Yung pinag-usapan natin, pera, at ngayon, mataba ka na, hindi ka na tumitingin sa akin, di mo na tinatawag maganda. And all those things, it's really, really stressful, right? It's unrelated issue, but it's an issue na may bit-bit na nakahalungkat na lang. You see, I'm gonna talk to men right now. Men, tayo kasi, pag nag-iisip tayo, naka-box. PlayStation, Netflix, YouTube. Kasi Netflix and YouTube maghiwalay yan. Wife or girlfriend, fitness, food. So magkakahiwalay naka-box. Tapos pwedeng, doon ka lang sa isang box forever. Isang lalaki may nothing box na walang laman utak natin, di ba? Hindi naintindihan ng mga babae ito. Hindi naniniwala ang girls na ang lalaki may nothing box. A lot of guys, madalas tumambay sa nothing box. Mga 95% nasa nothing box lang. Kaya nagagalit ang mga babae sa atin. But women's brains are like a big spaghetti. What do I mean? Hindi sa magulo. Everything is just connected. Yung isang bagay na kunyari yung sapatos na pink, mako-connect bigla sa pink na bag, tapos bigla mako-connect yung pink na bag sa hindi mo siya pinansin na maganda siya, na maganda. So all of those things. So talagang And lastly, one of the worst things in an argument because of an issue in a relationship is this. Because galit ka, and you want to win the argument. And because you want to win, you just say hurtful things, and you want to take revenge on your loved one. Seryoso tayo, di ba? Minsan, pag galit tayo, gusto natin tayo yung panalo, or gusto natin may revenge tayo. Mas nakakasakit. Akala natin, you feel good kasi nalabas mo na. Pero after that, parang, di mo pwede ko ginawa yun. And we just feel bad, and it really makes us a bad person. It's not good. So when we're at this mode, we say or do things that intentionally hurt our partner or our loved one, and this is really bad because we're not meant for that. We're meant to sacrifice. We're meant to love. We're meant to give. So kung ganun na ugali natin, hindi tayo matinong tao. Hindi kita ginigilty because for a long time in my life, ganyan ako. In my past relationships, I have been very toxic. And lately na lang ako tumino when I had a relationship with Viv, I realized how toxic I was. And konsensya pa rin ako sa mga past relationships ko that I was very toxic because, even if hindi naman kami nag-end up nung taong yun, people don't deserve toxicity, right? People don't deserve a bad person, and that was me for a long time. And today, managing my neediness, my toxicity, my anger, it's really hard. But every day I learn how to sacrifice and die to myself. I believe I become a better person. So if I can do it, you can do it. If I can, be a better person, you can also be a better person. So if you have an issue with your loved one or relationship that you have, it's okay to fight because fighting is not always bad. But basta, remember this, don't attack your partner emotionally, verbally, or physically. Arguments are not bad things. Arguments can actually be an intimate moment for you and your relationship, human being. It can actually strengthen your relationship with your spouse, with your loved ones, with your children, whoever. An argument does not always need to be dirty or bad or heartbreaking. Arguments can blossom into something beautiful. It can give you breakthroughs in your relationship. So, I want to talk specifically for more romantic relationships right now. So, when you argue, I have 4 things to remind you with. Number 1, what do? Remember that you are partners and not enemies. So, pag pinag-uusapan kayo, bring this issue, don't bring this issue na para manalo ka or may want to prove a point. No, you remember that you are still partners, that try to hold hands if you can. And try to hold each other's and look in each other's eyes and just see that this person is good. Partners kayo, hindi kayo magkaaway. You don't want to kill each other. So look at that person with gentleness, kindness, compassion, beauty. Alright? Please. Number two, remember that you are not better than your partner, or remember that you are also not lesser than your partner. Kasi pinsan, pag feeling mo mataas ka sa partner mo, you talk down on that partner. And then, if you think you're less than your partner, you allow abuse to happen to you. You allow disrespect, dishonor to happen to you. Hindi. Men, women, you are equal. God created us to be equal people. So treat each other with love and respect because we are worth it. Okay? So you are equal. So remember that when you argue with that person. Again, number 3, remember that you love this person and you respect this person. Men need respect, ladies. So please don't talk to them na parang pabalang na walang respeto kasi mas lalo nagagalit yan. And ladies, men, don't talk to guys na parang you're solving the problem for them. Kahit yun ang tingin mo tama, hindi sa babae. Women need love. So just love them. Men need respect. Women need love. That's a big, big blessing that I want you to know right now. It can save a lot of cries and tears and heartbreaks. And number 4, remember that the ultimate goal of an argument is to resolve an issue and keep and push the relationship forward. I repeat, listen to this. The ultimate goal of an argument is to resolve an issue and push the relationship forward. Hindi para bumalik sa nakaraan, para mas gumanda pa rin yung relationship nyo. So kung forgive na, huwag mo nang balikan. Okay ba? So my wife and I argue, we don't shout, but every time we argue, our relationship becomes better. We are able to say things and become very vulnerable because we are able to trust each other na hindi namin papahayan ng isa't isa, that we are partners. So we don't have a perfect relationship, but it's very beautiful. We barely fight. Siya lagi panalo, siya lagi tama. But sometimes I have the power or authority from my wife to call her out when she's not okay, and I have to just explain. Sometimes magiging emotional, but because she knows that when I tell her these things, I'm not trying to attack her, but I'm just trying to help her. At the same time, when I say things, my wife also corrects me, sometimes defensive, but at the end of the day, I know my wife just wants me to win. So, and at the same time, my wife knows that I want her to win. So it's a win-win, and it takes time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of talking. So you really need to have date days or talk times, and just talk about life, talk about each other, talk about your relationship. It's going to be very, very, very beautiful. And that's something I have learned from my mentors, from books, from experience, and from just treating my partner with love and respect. And I just want to remind you that love is a sacrifice, love is a decision, and love is a blessing. People and relationships are more important than your watch, your gadget, your finances, and all of those things. Relationships are worth keeping. Relationships are worth investing. Relationships are worth time and effort. All the relationship issues are repairable as long as both of you are open to fix it. Okay? Ang cellphone nasisira, napapalitan. Ang sirang relationship, hindi napapalitan. So take care of the people in your life. Because during this time, quarantine and all of those bad things that are happening in the world, sino makakauntan mo? Yung gadgets mo, pag may problema ka, or yung mga laruan mo, yung mga luxury items mo, yung mga bag mo, hindi mo na nagagamit, nakatago na lang yan, mga jewelry mo. Who do you count on? The people that matter in your life. So take care of these people. Alright? They are God's blessings to you. So as I end this message, I want to declare God's blessing in your life. I declare God's favors upon you. and that God is with you every single day, and I pray that life will get better for all of us. Thank you for watching Life Talks. My name is JPaul Hernandez, and if you can tag the person that is a blessing to you, please tag them below, and just want to honor them, and I'll message them. And have a great week, have a great day, and see you again on Monday or the next video.